And welcome to the campus of Skyline High School for women's soccer, Pioneer and Skyline. We're just about to get this match underway. I'm Pete Poyer along with Kevin Bryant. Kevin, how you doing this evening?
I am excellent, just like the weather we have here, Pete. Perfect night for good soccer action between two teams that are going to be going at it for another crosstown rivalry game, as we like to say here.
That's right. You couldn't ask for a nicer weather setting here in spring. Spring is finally here, thankfully.
Yeah, just in time before summer gets here, right? About a month away. I think we're about less than 6 weeks away.
We'll take what we can get, I guess, at this point. Well, we're set, and Pioneer will start the play. Starting at Emily Turner for Pioneer, and they're going to bring the ball back into their own zone, get organized. Long pass through midfield. And that's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Skyline ball. Here's the throw-in on the far side of the field. Another out of bounds play. Stays Skyline ball. Now back towards the end line. It's out of bounds. And it looks like possession will go over to the Pioneers. A long kick from the goal area.
Good kickoff there.
That one headed forward by Jennifer Fischera. Intercepted by Skyline. And they'll try and work the ball down. Get an opportunity on offense here from the corner. There's a centering pass.
Uh-oh. Might have a first action here. Wow. Good defense there.
That pass attempted to be intercepted by the Pioneer goalkeeper, and she missed it. An opportunity there for the Eagles. And we have a whistle and a foul. Going to be a free kick for the Eagles.
And you can take a look at that first scoring opportunity, almost getting set up there. But you see there for the Pioneers, Madden come in and really do a good job on the defense of clearing the kick, Pete.
Absolutely, Kevin. Nice job on the replay there. These are 40-minute halves. Obviously with soccer, running clock. And we are now 2 minutes into the contest. There's a long kick, and that sails wide of the net. So that'll be a goal kick for Pioneer.
I think that was a flusher with that kick in there for the Eagles.
17 for Pioneer. Takes the goal kick.
Catterman will kick it down the field. Picked up there by Worthing. Mariana Worthing getting it over midfield.
Sapp with a good play there for the Eagles.
Intercepted by Skyline. That's Sienna Rail Whitsitt. Long cross pass is too far. And it'll be a throw-in for Pioneer. Another intercept by Whitsitt again. Good job there. Pass all the way through to the goalkeeper.
Apostolaris there for the Eagles was just a step behind where that pass was going to be, because she had an open shot for the net there.
Well, all the action happening here on the Pioneer side of the field. Good pressure by the Eagles. No scoring chances as of yet, but good start for the Eagles.
And good ball control. You saw that nice header there just a second ago, Pete. Teams are just feeling each other out, as a lot of most games or matches start off with. See who's going to do what and who's going to step up and whose night it might be.
In goal for the Eagles, it's Tori Norris. And for the Pioneers, it's Sophia Gambini. Another intercept by Skyline. Carmen Flesher.
And Starman steps in and almost comes away with the steal there for the Pioneers.
A long pass up to midfield.
Wow, she's really showing some speed there. Nice wheels.
And looking for the cross pass. And nicely defended by the Pioneers. Skyline will get the corner kick.
Gives the Eagles a corner kick with 35-13 left to play in the half. Number 15, Carmen Flesher for the Eagles to take that corner.
Looks like it'll be Flesher triggering it for the Eagles here on this corner kick. See if she can really get some air up under this ball and maybe a little curve action.
There's into the center, headed away by Pioneer. That's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay Skyline ball.
Yeah, Jennifer Fischer, really nice head play there for the Pioneers, clearing that ball out. Actually, aggressive style here for the Eagles. They're really forcing the action by putting it into a scoring position. Uh-oh, there's some
here's
action.
A steal. Good job by Flesher to go back and intercept that ball and break up that near breakaway opportunity for Pioneer.
Looks like Matten will trigger the ball back in, and she's down here in the corner now. And if she can center the ball, you saw Starman, one of the midfielders there for the Pioneers, do a real good job on defense, trying to set up the breakaway option.
Yeah, almost connected on that, just couldn't get to the ball quick enough. Over the end line, it'll be a goal kick.
So far, Pioneer really hasn't had an opportunity to set up any type of offensive action just yet. They've been on the defensive end for their first 6.5 minutes of this match.
And we'll see if the Pioneers can regroup and get something together on offense, but so far it's been all Eagles.
Well, it's looking at Pioneers number 8, Mackenzie Zapp. 45-10 left to play in the half. It was a scoreless game. Number 6 for the Eagles, Gretchen Bacher, takes the throw-in.
Looks like that'll be a turnover.
Yep, that'll be Pioneer possession. They take the quick throw-in. Long pass downfield. Headed away by Jessica Kruger.
Burgard for the Eagles couldn't really handle that pass, but again, all possession so far this match has all been on the Eagles side. Even more aggressive style on the defensive end on the few opportunities where they had to play defense so far. A lot of midfield action right now, Pete. The Eagles are trying to set up, looks like a play, as opposed to just idly kicking the ball down into a scoring position, taking their real time.
They're doing a good job controlling the possession. Throw in from the near side. Ball at midfield. Pioneer with the possession. A long pass misses everybody. And Norris, the goalkeeper, will go back to gather that in.
Head coach for the Eagles, Chris Morgan, has to be pleased so far with the start. Keeping the ball in your end or in the end of the Pioneers' defense is exactly the way to scoring a goal.
Now race for the ball.
Heads up defensive.
Going to be won by Mackenzie Sapp.
Keeps the ball as a goal kick.
Another goal kick on tap for the Pioneers. Ball's away. It's going to be out of bounds. And possession over to the Eagles. There's an intercept by Pioneer. Turner doing some good work at midfield for the Pioneers. Just can't get passes set up to her teammates.
Looking over the roster, Pete, both teams have a good distribution of different grades on each team. Each squad has a freshman, as well as about 7 or 8 seniors on both squads. So pretty much matched up fairly as far as the experience level for both of these teams.
Oh, back pass. Skyline will continue to control now all the way back to the goalkeeper. And Norris with the big kick.
Real big kick.
Been pretty accurate so far with her goal kicks. It's really been connecting to her teammates past the midfield line. And that too far. And Gambini will gather up and take the kick away. Just like that, it's back down on the Pioneer end. That
Close
looked
to
like
hands there almost.
Certainly looked that way. And the shot to the side of the net. Poor angle, but defended well by the Pioneers. 28 and a half minutes to play here in the first half.
And here's a quick look at that scoring opportunity there off of the deflection. You can see that just actually a bit of slow timing on that kick, because if she got an opportunity to put her foot on the ball a little bit sooner, might have had a better angle.
Absolutely.
On the shot on goal. Unable for Pioneer to clear the ball there. Again, the ball is
Emily Anderson will get the free kick.
Inside the Pioneer scoring zone the entire half.
The kick is away. Headed by Pioneer.
Oh, that's always when a goalkeeper has to come out like that and the ball's coming down. That's a scary position to be
in.
in.
And you have someone running right at you. There was a centering pass. And taken away by Pioneer.
Good play there by Simon for the Eagles.
Play was thwarted by Pioneer. Ball goes out of play off the Skyline player. Number 14 for the Pioneers to do the throwing. That's Catherine.
Another near opportunity there for the Eagles once again. They keep up this pressure, they're going to get a clean one.
Keep knocking on the door, plays just like this. At some point you're going to see a well, we just missed the actual shot on goal, but you can see the action before or after that. Pioneer clearing the ball well.
Throw in for the Pioneers. It's going to be off of Fischera, out of bounds. It'll be Skyline ball.
Freshly there for the Pioneers, trying to wiggle the ball away from, I think that is that Kruger?
Yep. See the safe thing, got it back to the goalkeeper for another kick down the field. This is going to go all the way to the opposing goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper's playing monkey in the middle with all the other players.
That ball will go over the end of the goal line.
Ball goes over the end of the goal line. Ball turns over to Pioneer and goal kick. Goal kick taken by number 8, Mackenzie Sapp for the Pioneers.
Well, Sapp will kick it down the field for Pioneer. Seems to be a recurring theme that's happened more than once, kicking it to the near sideline and out of bounds. There's no chance for the Pioneers to pick that ball up on the long kick downfield.
Well, we're the near side to the press boxes, and you can feel the breeze, and we do have a good breeze coming this way. So each time that there's a free kick that's coming this side, the wind is kind of taking the ball, pushing it towards the out of bounds.
An intercept by Turner. Chase for the ball. First near opportunity there for the Pioneers, but covered up quickly by Norris.
Frenchera there for the Pioneers really just was trying to get position to take possession of the ball and couldn't wiggle the Eagle defender off of her.
Now that kick too far for the Eagles. Picked up by Frenchera. She'll get it over to Julia Crow. Crow down the near sideline.
Wow, she has some good wheels on her.
Taking a bump too. And again, kicked it a little too far in front of her and couldn't catch up to it over the goal line.
Well, nice
for
play
another
there.
Skyline goal kick.
Well, by Flesher on the defensive end with the nice shoulder bump just to get her right off of her track as for sure. Or was it?
It was Crow.
Crow, yeah.
We
Slowed
had
her
a
down some there as well, too.
From our position here, we had a perfect angle to see that bump. And just enough to get Crow off the
off her path.
Off her path, right. Well, it looks like we have a corner kick awarded to Pioneer here.
This is their first corner kick of the day.
Taken by Audrey Park here in the near corner. Check that. That's Catterman. There's the kick and the head. And Catterman will keep it in bounds. And referee will whistle. She must have stepped on the end line. It's awarded to Skyline.
And maybe you can see this little bump right here that gets Crow off of a track here. Comes in right there, and it's slight, but it's just enough to, just to redirect her speed that was taking control of the ball. Norris with the strong kick.
At the time of the bump too, Kevin, that was about when she was kicking the ball in front of her
Trying
to keep the ball going, and ended up giving the ball a little bit more speed, which she could not catch up to.
Good communication going on out there between the Eagles. You can tell that they're communicating well by the precision passing that's going on.
There's an intercept there by Pioneer. It's Frenchera with the lead pass.
Oh, good pass. That boot guard there, I believe, for the Eagles.
Looked like trying to get that pass to Samantha Freshly. And
I'm sorry, check that. That was Anderson, for the
She was
Eagles.
bookended there by the Skyline defense.
16 enters the field of play for Ann Arbor Pioneers, Sarah Starman.
Throw in on the near corner.
Tap on the throw-in.
It's going to stay Pioneer possession.
Check that throw
Quick throw in on there.
Cross-field pass.
Stikes there for the Eagles. Eagles even being more aggressive on the defensive end. You see their play faster to the ball, but when you're more aggressive, good things happen.
Absolutely. And they'll get another throw in a little further down the field this time.
Eagles on the throw-in.
Out of bounds off the Eagles, so Pioneers will get a throw in.
17 on the throw-in turns over.
And just like that, another quick turnover back to the Skyline Eagles for their throw-in attempt. Pass forward by Sapp. That's intercepted and taken back downfield.
Anderson with a good tackle there.
Another intercept by Skyline. Rail Whitsitt.
Unfortunately, that'll be a turnover coming back the other way. Couldn't set anything up off of that good play.
Under 20 minutes to play here in the first half. No score as of yet. Hope you're enjoying all the action here in City TV Sports. Pete Poirier and Kevin Bryant with the play-by-call action for you. Well, throwing for Pioneer. Turner handling now down the field, the pass. A little too far, and Skyline will cover up and take over possession.
Again, just a quick analysis on the Pioneer time. When they have possession of the ball, their passes, Pete, aren't as precise as the Eagles are as far as finding their teammates. Hence the quick turnovers.
Out of bounds off Flesher, so it'll be Pioneer throwing. Get it to Fischera.
Fischera, some fancy footwork.
How would pass fail to connect to Starman?
This is set up a good opportunity for a throw-in for the Pioneers.
And trying to act quickly.
Fischera.
Fischera on the far corner with the crossing pass into the middle.
Oh.
And handled by Norris. Pioneer's best opportunity of the match so far.
Norris not afraid to step in the fire right there. She just went right for the ball and beat everyone to it. And you can see the centering pass here by Fischera. Gets away, and then this is the wild bounce, and that's where a quick decision has to be made by the goalkeeper, and Norris, Johnny on the spot.
Well, that pass way too long. Norris will handle it for Skyline. Send it up to Flesher. Her pass too far. Intercepted by Pioneer. That pass too far behind Choi. And Skyline takes over once again.
Gotta keep your head up there.
Nice move there. Get the ball forward. Intercepted by Pioneer. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll go back to Skyline. Flesher will throw in for Skyline. Approaching 16 minutes to play here in the first half. And there's a shot on goal, and it's good!
That was good.
And Kevin's going crazy here in the booth.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you hear him?
That's my goal score. That was exciting action there. And that wasn't a kick that was just from 10 feet away. That kick was from nearly midway in between, just outside the scoring zone here.
Here it is on the replay.
Look. And Mooring, she just really whacked it. And I guess that's going upstairs.
And
That's an attic shot.
that is the
Yeah, because that's not top shelf.
that breaks the scoring, and Skyline leads 1-0.
Number 13, Ellie Moaning on the score for the Eagles.
Well, they just the Eagles kept possession of the ball, Pete, kept knocking on the door, and we were saying how aggressive they were and the precision passing. All of that came into action on that last scoring play there, where you saw 2 different passes, and then you see the final taking over here by Mourning.
Yeah, and a little bit of a different angle here.
And I'm not sure at any angle if Gimboni would have been in position. It's hard to really say that she was out of position in the goal there. It was just a great shot.
Zap intercepts the pass.
So now Pioneer really have to turn it up because just based on the first half action of this first half of the first period here, they haven't had possession of the ball and actually any type of real scoring opportunities against Norris in the net for the Eagles.
Nothing with any concentrated pressure.
No.
They've had some breakaways, near breakaways, and some chances, but nothing really concentrated down at the Skyline end of the field.
Skyline's awarded a free kick to be taken by number 21.
Long kick downfield.
By the Pioneers with 14:30 left to play in the half.
That pass fails to connect over the line, and it'll be a goal kick for Pioneer.
A quick play of the Pioneer coming in from the rear a little bit too aggressively.
Knee right to the knee brace.
And I mean, she came upstairs with a big chuck up on the shoulder area and kind of dislodged the Eagle player there from the ball.
That pass fails to connect out of bounds. It'll be a Pioneer throw-in.
Pass missed the mark. Pioneer to take the throw in.
Once again, Pioneer having issues clearing the ball out of their end. Looks like there was some oh, wow. I think they're calling that on the Pioneers when it looked like there may have been
Another
some
free kick.
holding going on there from the Eagles.
Yep.
Kind of an odd call there from our 3 blind mice.
Come on, Sydney!
Sydney earned the free kick for the Eagles with 12:57 left to play in the half.
Here comes the free kick into the goal area, and another goal for Skyline. From the free kick area all the way into the net.
With a precision kicking, finds the back of the net with 12:42 left to play in the half.
That was Sydney Hutnick on the goal for Skyline.
And that's the way to take advantage of a free kick.
Absolutely. Here it is on the replay.
And
Hutnick
again,
ready.
just a tough angle there for the Pioneer.
Right over the
netminder,
wall.
Gimboni.
That's just perfectly placed up high.
Yeah, I mean, just
Well,
out of her
Gambini's not
reaches.
tall enough
Yeah.
to be able to get the ball that high, so it's perfectly placed. Well, 2-0 Skyline here late in the first half, 12 and a half minutes to play.
Sophia Morgan hustles down, passes the ball off to the Skyline Eagle player who will throw it in.
Well, the more scoring opportunities so far has gone for the Eagles, and hence they're up on the scoreboard 2-0 so far.
Pioneer takes over with just under 12 minutes to play in the half.
Well, Turner intercepts that pass for Pioneer. And that shot is blocked. Another long pass. That's going to go out of bounds over the goal line. And possession to the Eagles.
Let's take one more look at this goal coming here off of the free kick. You know, that leg breaks didn't even slow her down.
No, planted well and just perfectly placed right under the crossbar.
Perfect shot from our cameraman showing how that ball sailed in at the perfect height and just out of the reach of Gamboni in the net.
Gambini.
Gambini.
Well, team's fighting for possession. Pioneer will send it back. And it's going to be intercepted by Skyline. Well, Bashir, good job taking that ball away for the Pioneers. Now down the far sideline.
Bashir on the defensive play takes the ball away. Pioneer on the offensive zone.
And that crossing pass cannot connect. That'll be out of bounds.
Ball goes out of
Throw
bounds.
in for
Ball
Skyline.
over to the Eagles.
Good footwork there from, was that Sapp for the Pioneers. But again, the passing just isn't there so far in this first half.
Oh, that pass misses, goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Norris.
With 9 minutes, 48 seconds left to play in the half. Your Eagles on top, 2-0. Still have plenty of time to go down to the Skyline Cafe before the mad rush at halftime. Pizza, soda.
Norris not in any hurry to put the ball back in action. But boy,
There it
does she
comes.
have a leg.
Over midfield.
Skyline Cafe, where all your money that you invest goes directly back to our athletic programs here at Skyline High School.
Play over on the far sideline. That'll be throwing for Pioneer. Bashira hits the turf over there.
Not sure if she was really shoved or got her feet tangled up, but it kind of looked like she just lost her balance there.
Yeah, free kick awarded to the Pioneers.
Maybe a little slight effort from the Eagle defender to help her down.
Just a little. Here's the free kick. Bashira running to catch up to it over on the far corner there. She keeps it in bounds, being tightly defended. And it's off a Pioneer player and out of bounds. Another goal kick for the Eagles, and the Pioneers just cannot mount any kind of extended offensive effort here in this match.
No real sustained possession of the ball, and no real good strong shots on goal as well.
Entering the game for the Eagles.
8 minutes to play here in the first half. Skyline with 2 goals to make it a 2-0 advantage for the Eagles.
Number 15, Carmen Flesher.
Here's the goal kick from Norris. And that'll be sent downfield by the Eagles. Chase for the ball. And can't keep it in, and it heads over the end line. And that'll result in a goal kick for Pioneer.
Neither athlete that opportunity had a leg up on either
they were
person.
running stride for stride.
Number Pioneer on the goal kick. It's number 17 to take that kick, Lena Catterman.
Well, there we see an adjustment on the kickoff that we didn't see it coming to the far side any longer, Pete, keeping the ball more towards the center of the field.
Absolutely. That one kept in bounds, but Pioneer couldn't do anything with it. Pioneer throw in here.
And on the field of play, number 14, Catherine Matten for the Pioneers.
Turner was handling down the near sideline, and it was sent out of bounds by Anderson.
Throw.
Now, long pass downfield trying to connect, but that's going to head right to the goalkeeper, Norris.
Yeah, Sapp a little too strong on those kicks. She needs to put it in a position where Norris can't come out and just intercept the long pass. Wow, that was close there. Sapp nearly lost the ball.
They would have had two Eagles behind her if she'd missed that.
Skyline on the throw-in.
Well, Skyline controlling on the Pioneer side of the field. Well, quick intercept there by the Pioneers. Worthing will send it across midfield. She gets it back, tries to get it to Turner, but that pass too far. Picked off by Skyline.
13 and 11.
Oh,
And we have a referee's whistle. It's going to be Pioneer possession.
yeah, unfortunate play there for the Eagles. It looks like something was just about to open up there where both the Eagle players, looks like one of them was Hutnick on that last play. Knee brace kind of locked up a little or something. She lost her balance.
Ball out of bounds is going to stay Skyline possession.
Now entering the field of play for the Eagles, number 11.
Taryn Emerson will throw in for the Eagles.
Number 13, Ali Moni. And number 17,
We have
Sienna Real.
substitutions for the Eagles.
Taryn Emerson on the throw-in for the Eagles.
Careful, girls. Jenny.
And after the referee's whistle, and it's
Oh,
possession will be awarded to Pioneer.
Pioneer takes over.
Even in on that scoring on that opportunity to take possession there, you can see a little extra bounce in the step of the Eagles players now after getting a 2-up lead.
4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Ball goes out of play with just under 4 minutes to play in the half. Skyline on top, 2-0. Number 4, Crow takes the throw-in. Fletcher on the defensive play.
A long pass downfield. Skyline will keep possession. No one downfield for the Eagles. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Pioneer possession on throw-in.
And you like the effort there by Jenny Mann coming in and forcing the action, making sure that the Pioneer player didn't fall
Number 8
asleep.
For Pioneer, Sapp on the throw-in. Intercepted by Bacher. Got that man.
Oh, ball picked up by Turner. She'll send it back.
Intercepted by
And Pioneers really playing with fire here. They cannot afford another goal before the end of this first half.
Ball deflects off number 8 for Ann Arbor Pioneers.
Sapp can't keep it in bounds, so another throw-in for the Eagles.
Number 5, Man takes the throw-in.
Attempted shot blocked by the Pioneer defense. They'll send it up to midfield, now back.
Go, Will. Come on, get her off your feet. Shit. You see that girl? You see that?
Flesher picks it back up, puts it downfield.
Little rough play there going on. No call there from the officials, though.
1:45 left in the first half. Centering pass knocked away by Pioneer. Another near opportunity for the Eagles once again. Here's a race for the ball.
Will Crow get there first?
Crow again down the near sideline. She's taken off the ball.
Anderson there playing very good defense for the Eagles.
Heads up defense by the Eagles. Corey Norris is awarded the goal kick.
Well, Norris will take another goal kick.
Beneficiary of.
I like getting tired kicking all these goal kicks down past midfield. And here's another one. This one just shy of midfield. What accomplishes what it's intended to do. Now Crow picks it up for Pioneer once again. Chase for the ball.
I like the idea of going cross-field with that pass. Unfortunately, it just couldn't execute it correctly.
Under a minute to play here in the first.
With less than a minute to play in the half, Skyline on top, 2-0.
Good steal.
Worthing with a long pass downfield, trying to connect again. This one does connect.
Good pass there for Shara.
Worthing loses it in her feet. Turner goes back to cover up for Pioneer. And last 10 seconds of play here in the first half.
Gonna have to hurry. Still have time.
There's Crow with it.
Not sure if she's going to get a shot off, and they'll probably just be satisfied with.
And the ball will go downfield, and that's going to do it for half number one. Skyline with a 2-0 lead heading to the second half. We'll be back after halftime with second half action here on City TV Sports.
Sunny but a bit breezy. It's a perfect day for a bike ride. But wait, you forgot something important.
Wearing a helmet is the most important factor to minimize injury and even death if a cyclist is involved in any kind of accident. Although it isn't mandatory, it is highly recommended for every cyclist.
Did you miss the last Senior Moments episode? Don't worry, you can view the programs on your computer. Log on to www.a2gov.org/CTN to open the CTN website. Click Video on Demand in the left column to access City TV's Video on Demand page. Click Channel 19 to open the City of Ann Arbor Peg Central page. Click the down arrow next to the All Folders box to see a list of City TV programs. Move your cursor down to Senior Moments, highlight the title, and click it. Then you'll see the list of Senior Moment shows. Click the pictures to view the show that you want to watch. If you have any questions about Video on Demand, please call Community Television Network at 794-6150. Remember, you can watch Senior Moments anytime, anywhere on your computer.
welcome back to second half action here. CTTV Sports presentation of Skyline and Pioneer Soccer, women's soccer. And we're going to take a quick look at both of those first half goals by Skyline.
Well, here's the first goal. It kind of looks like it's coming off of where Mowing comes in with a huge kick there from outside, and that was just over the outstretched hands of Gambini in the net there for the Pioneers. This one coming off a free kick, and it's Sydney Hutnick, again going upstairs, top shelf for the second goal of the half.
You could not have placed those any better, both of those
If you
goals.
ran up there you had to climb a ladder to get way
right,
up there where they put those balls because they were upstairs.
Excellent shots by both players on those goals.
And really a recap, Pete, of the first half action. You saw a lot more energy, a lot more teamwork going on by the Eagles. They had a very good action as far as keeping possession of the ball on offense. And then on the short times that Pioneer did take possession and get into a scoring opportunity, their defensemen did a great job of bumping either the Pioneer off the ball or even Norris in the net, taking, I think there was only really one good shot on goal, but she did come out of the net and clear it well.
Yeah, play really dominated in that first half by the Eagles. We'll have to see if the Pioneers can mount some offense here in the second half, get back in this match.
Ball goes out of bounds for Norris to take the goal kick for the Eagles.
Well, Norris with a goal kick here for the Eagles.
And she displayed a big leg in the first half, Pete, as far as these goal kicks were concerned. And
a low line driver there. Still got it to a teammate, though.
I was going to say that was an analyst error there. I kind of jinxed her.
You better watch your step there, Kevin. A couple of these Skyline faithful are going to take you out.
Yeah, I'm in a wrong position for that. But they do hand out red cards up here as well, too, I hear.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
I hope not. Good job there by Anderson going upstairs with the header.
It's going to stay Pioneer possession on the throw-in.
Pioneer takes the throw-in with 37:43 left to play in regulation here at Skyline Stadium.
And again, you see the strong lines of defense in front of Norris for the Eagles. Just beating the Pioneers to the ball each time.
Oh, another throw-in for Pioneer. That ball high in the air. Flesher will kick it out of the danger zone. Another intercept by Skyline.
Still like the body language coming out displayed so far for the Pioneers. They seemed a bit more in tune into this game so far. This match in the beginning was all energy exerted and shown by the Eagles. And there you see a great effort there by Norris coming out of the net, Pete.
Norris handling that shot and preserving the shutout. Now cross pass into the center. And Gambini right there to make the save.
Finally a shot that she could actually get a save on.
Score remains 2-0 with 35:40 left in regulation.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I could have handled those shots.
Oh, they were upstairs. They were tall.
They were quite high near the crossbar, especially the second one.
And you're not a tiny person.
No, I've never been accused of being that.
Offsides is the call against Pioneer.
I kind of stick out just a little bit. 6'5" will do that for you.
Hey, that's good viewing.
It is.
You're usually coming from the back, though, because I'm sure people ask you, yeah, you're tall enough. You stay in the back.
Comes in handy at the grocery store, too, for a lot of short people.
Yeah.
Oh, can you get that off the top shelf? No problem. I've never had any, here you go. And I don't go, here, and hold it up where they can't
How's
get
the
it.
weather up there?
No, I don't get that.
No.
My son gets that. I don't get that.
It's a defensive play by the Pioneers, number 20. Jennifer Fisher. Skyline intercepts.
Well, Skyline's still doing a good job of intercepting passes for any kind of rushes that the Pioneers might get. Because it seems like that's about the most their offense can generate is these long pass rushes that
Well, there's a lot to be said for the Eagles being in the right position, and that starts with the coaching led by Chris Morgan.
well, and you can tell that they've had some good practices too with the crisp passing, knowing where their teammates are at.
Strong fundamentals.
Absolutely. Well, under 34 minutes to play here in the second half.
This just in, 5 minutes left for the cafe. You still have 5 minutes to head on over to the cafe before it closes down.
There goes Apostolaris.
And that'll be picked up by Gambini
Shot
and
wide
end that threat.
net, picked up by Gambini for Pioneer.
That looks like our best kick of the match. That one to midfield.
It did travel some distance there.
Well, Catterman had been taking a lot of the goal kicks for Pioneer.
That was a quick, nice move by Bacher there, going between the legs of the Pioneer defender.
33 minutes left in regulation. Pull the flex off an Eagle player. Check that, Pioneer player. Man take the throw in for the Eagles. Check that again. The free kick for the Eagles is just in from the press box.
I mean, Flesher taking the free kick for
Fletcher
Skyline.
takes the free kick for the Eagles.
I've been successful on this before. There's the kick. Headed away by Pioneer. Pioneer will momentarily clear it. And there's another shot. And a save by Gambini. I don't know if that would have gone into the net anyway, but it was on the near post. But
Yeah, it looks like it might have been a bit wide, too, on the shot there, but still great effort there from the netminder going down and picking up the shot.
Here's a
You
look
can
at
see
it on the replay. Nice quick shot along the surface. And Gambini had to be alert there. Here comes Skyline once again. And that
Rush.
pass just a little far
Good effort there out of the net.
for Apostolaris. And Gambini coming out to get that.
Boy, Gambini's been busy person today. Never want that out of your goalkeeper.
Oh, that ball back to the goalkeeper Norris, where she handles it.
Norris makes her presence known. Puts the ball into play.
Now, if Ashera can't handle that pass for Pioneer, well, Skyline will take over. And the lights have come on here at Skyline Stadium.
Still a nice, pleasant evening for a game.
Absolutely.
Perfect weather.
I brought my jacket and haven't felt the need to put it on.
Probably the first time you said that all year long.
Absolutely. Well, Vernie Harwell taught me anything. It's always bring a coat before Labor Day, or
Layer?
Memorial Day.
Oh, okay.
Bring your coat before Labor Day, or excuse me, Memorial Day. Because you never know when you're going to get a cold snap in the evening when the sun goes down.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, I was trying. I told you I hadn't taken my medication yet today.
You're perfect.
Told you that
man.
before the game started. Now here's a shot. That's going to go behind the net. Apostolaris on the shot there for Skyline.
Boy, you got it right at the nail on the head, Pete. Chris Morgan's done a good job of teaching the fundamentals of where you can get perfect angles on the ball. And these shots on goal they're going upstairs and trying to take advantage of the, let's just say, challenged height of the netminder.
Well, and those types of shots are going to be tough for anybody shorter than 7 feet tall. So.
And you get it out there in this wind where it can shift the ball while it's in the air, and that's just tough to judge.
Deflected by number 14 for the Eagles.
There's the centering pass. That's going to be too far for Sarah Stasiak. And it'll
It's
be
good
out
quick
of bounds.
thinking there by Fischera, though, to get that throwing passing soon.
I'll try and catch the defense a little off guard. They're not quite ready for the throw-in. When you take your time, it gives them a chance to set up and get a good idea where the throw-in's going to come in at. Now Catterman tries to clear, but it's intercepted by Rail Whitsitt. Now here on the near sideline, centering pass into the middle. Fischera intercepts for Pioneer.
Offsides is the call. Free kick is awarded to Skyline with 28:10 left to play in regulation. Number 21 for Skyline, Emily Anderson to take that kick.
Well, Anderson with the free kick. Down towards the near sideline.
It's Gretchen Bacher that she passed it there to, but couldn't control the ball.
Turner was chasing that, but out of bounds. We'll go back to Skyline on the throw-in. We'll wait the throw-in while the substitutions are made. Janie Dutton intercepted that pass.
I think that might have been offsides.
Offsides is the call. It'll go back to Skyline. Oh, Norris will come out of the goal to handle the ball.
Norris to take the free kick with 26:55 left to play.
Strong kick here.
Again, does a great job hitting her teammates downfield with those long passes. It can be a bit of a crapshoot, but Norris has done a really good job. Now back checking for Pioneer. That's Sapp, and she knocks that out of harm's way.
Well, Sapp really hustled on that play. You see her start off with going upstairs, getting some air up under her, getting in the air with that kick on defense, and still getting back and covering her zone.
Skyline awarded with the corner kick. And here comes the kick towards the goal.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to be off a Skyline player and out of bounds. It'll be Pioneer throw-in.
I think that opportunity there for the Pioneers wanted to be a little bit more patient before getting the ball back in play. Oh, that's a wide open shot.
Oh, right on goal. Yeah. Gambini there to pick it up. Saw it all the way.
Hussein, who couldn't really get up any air up under that shot, and that was one of the shots that we hadn't seen, actually. Most of them been in the air, Pete.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, Kevin, the wind was kind of against her, So she's kind of fighting the air a little bit on that shot. So
True.
it was a low shot. And then you see the ball kind of duck down
It did
towards the
die,
turf.
yeah.
As the wind kind of maybe picked up a little bit and kind of moved that ball
Redirected it,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see right here on the replay here that she just didn't get any air and really wasn't clean as well coming off of the turf. Ouch.
That's Starman down on the field. She's up quickly, though.
She
Looks
really
okay.
did bounce up quick.
Hustled by number 16, Sarah Starman for the Pioneers.
Glad to see her pop back up.
Norris takes control.
Another big kick by Norris.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
that
different
was-
things that your goalkeeper can do as far as triggering the action. Norris has done an excellent job of that. Here's another look at this big collision here. Clean play, though.
Yeah. All contact inadvertent, really. Both players going for the ball.
Norris holds her ground, puts the ball back in play.
24 minutes to play here in the second half. All of the scoring coming in the first half by the Eagles, both goals. Where we have our 2-0 lead by the Eagles over the Pioneers.
Still a more spirited Pioneer team here in the second half than we saw in the first half. Doing a better job of at least keeping possession of the ball, and it still hasn't turned into any quality shots on goal, but maybe we have one here.
Here's the race for it. There's the shot and the save made by Norris. Another opportunity. We got a player down for Pioneer.
Emily stands her ground, Anderson.
I think that's Starman again. That is Starman. Unfortunately, I think that time it was less of the collision with her upper body, and it looks like a little lower body
Yeah, it looks like
played
she
in
might have got
May.
kicked in the shin.
Yeah, and she just grabbed her knee there for the trainer to maybe take a look at. But when two players come together, it's really hard for anything like this. First, you see the shot there by Turner, and great play in the net there, but just out of picture coming in was Norris out of the goal. And we were talking just before that how she triggers everything, Norris being the Eagles netminder. And that opportunity there, you got a great glimpse of her coming out and really protecting the net.
I'd like to thank our sponsors here at Skyline Stadium, Main Dish.
And here's another play. Maybe you can see how Norris comes out and really almost got fooled on the shot there. And did a good job of keeping the ball out in play and putting it in a position. And then you almost saw there where Starman was going to get tangled up with, it looks like it was Anderson. Okay, here we'll go take a look at that play. And just both inadvertent collision
knee on
there.
knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, knee on knee. Starman hyperextended her knee a little bit there, but she is walking off the field in her own power. That's good news for Sarah Starman.
There you go. And that's good to see that it doesn't look like she has any kind of gimp in her step.
I've seen a few pretty nasty injuries in my day here at CTN, and it's nice to see a player get up and walk off the field without any apparent serious injury.
And there's not a lot of protection going on out here in soccer. You have
Well,
a couple shin guards, and that's
those
about
shin
it.
guards are about it, yeah. And it really didn't hit on the shin guard. There was a knee-to-knee contact.
Yeah. Pioneer playing more of a zone defense and not more of a man. And that's allowed the Eagles players to pass freely.
That pass into the center, kicked away by the Pioneer defense.
Shara really getting a job there done. She's really getting it done here.
Kicked out of bounds by a Skyline player. And also throw in for the Pioneers. Actually, a free kick is awarded. Caterman.
Caterman waiting for her team to set up. This is where you hope a play can come together for the Pioneers to get back into this match. Unfortunately.
Kick all the way to the goalkeeper, but an easy save there by Norris.
The defensive players into Norris's hands. Norris takes the ball, puts it in play just past midfield. Pass is intercepted by the Pioneers.
Ball taken away from Stasiak.
I think Stasiak was the player that came in for Starman, who went out with a apparent leg injury earlier.
That'll stay Skyline possession.
Now entering the field to play for the Skyline Eagles.
Substitutions for the Eagles once again.
Maddie Turner. Number 9, Emma Hutton. Number 20 for the Eagles.
It's 2-0 Skyline over the Pioneers here from the campus of Skyline High School.
Sarah Greenfield.
Approaching the halfway mark of this second half. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports.
Ball deflects off number 4, throw for the Pioneers. Eagles on the throw in.
Cattering with an intercept there. It's at the head to Fischera.
Pioneers retain possession. Number 20.
Now Fischera will throw in to Catterman.
Just could not shake Anderson.
A really good defense played by Skyline. Little intercept here, race for the ball. Norris is going to get to that.
Ball trickles through the defense of the Eagles. Norris picks up the ball, takes control.
Dutton had a real good thought process going there because it looked like Crow may have had a step on the defenseman, but just a bit wide or just a bit long on that pass there. And you can see it right there. If a little bit more, just a foot over to the right, she maybe could have controlled that.
Yep.
And once again, Norris handling her business back here.
Norris steps up, puts the ball downfield. Ball
Man, I've never seen a soccer ball go out of the stadium.
Man, a fan from the Clague School District will take that souvenir home.
Nice. A cougar.
I guess they're bringing it back in play. Good sportsmanship. Now long pass downfield.
This is going to be
Knocked away by Sapp.
Pioneers. Sapp losses back. Ball deflects off the Eagle player. Sapp on the throw in for Pioneers.
There's Fischera. For midfielder, she's been all over the field for the Pioneers.
Every time she's touched the ball, there's two Skyline defenders right on top of her.
Good scouting.
And they've been able to take the ball away from her numerous times. She just hasn't had the room to operate.
That throw on the throw in for the
Again, real good defense played by the Eagles.
Very aggressive style. Not allowing the Pioneer player to either get any confidence handling the ball or any time to think, really.
And you see it right there. Skyline takes the possession away from Pioneer.
And just out of bounds there on the pass. And again, for the Pioneers, they just get one step away from really having a good opportunity to set up a strong scoring effort.
Taryn Emerson, number 5. Jenny Mann, number 6.
I wonder if there's some fatigue stepping in for the Pioneers because you hadn't seen as many substitutions that we've seen for the Pioneers. I mean, for the Eagles.
And Pioneer doesn't have as many players as Skyline to be able to substitute as freely. And I think you're seeing that here.
The difference,
especially
of
here in the
the
later
energy.
stages. That one held in nicely there by Crow. A long pass into the center. Turner picks it up, gets the kick.
Wow! Wow!
And another save by Norris.
Exciting save there.
That's Emily Turner.
Yeah. Shot may have been a little wide, but Turner had to be sharp there. Keep it away from that near post. And she kicks it away once again.
And you can see Norris, she just jumps out and she pops out of your screen very fast off a shot by Turner.
Left-handed kick, or left-footed kick.
Well, in this final 15 minutes here, Pioneer has to get something going fast.
Well, and if they get one, it's only a one-goal contest at that point. And, you know, anything can happen.
Momentum
especially
usually
if
shifts if that happens.
If the momentum shifts and the energy level swings to the Pioneer side, right now it's all Skyline. And they've really dominated play here in this match. There really hasn't been much of an offensive effort for Pioneer at all, as both the offense and the defense of Skyline have played better than Pioneer. Simple.
Well, it seems like they've just, I don't know, a bit more confidence. Maybe it's playing at home, or maybe they're just a little bit more talented team. But one thing you can't fault is their effort, and their effort for the Eagles have been just a step above what Pioneers brought tonight.
Absolutely. 15 minutes to go in the match. Skyline down deep in the Pioneer zone. Kicked away momentarily by Pioneer, but Skyline will retain possession. There's a kick across the field. Intercepted by Pioneer. Good job there by Matten.
Good play by Madden to get the ball right out of the center of the goal.
And out of bounds, that's going to go over to Pioneer on the throw-in. That pass too far. And Skyline will send it downfield. They can certainly take a more defensive mode here. That is the Eagles.
I don't know how much more they can take than they've displayed already, because they've been.
Well, they can play back a little bit more. They've only got two forwards up. Now here comes a third. The fight for the ball. And there's a shot and then a save made by Gambini.
Skyline's number 7, Margot
Posteleris on the shot.
All those shots that Gambini's been finding has been on the ground. And Apostolaris, you can see right here on the replay where the shot on goal is just didn't get upstairs.
Oh, Fischera with it. There's the shot. Tipped away and caught by Norris.
Way to come back to live action, guys.
Steals the goal from the Pioneers. Score remains 2-0 on Norris's strong play.
Fischera back in after a short break.
That crossing pass does not connect. Here's a look at the replay on that opportunity for Pioneer. Skyline overran it a little bit.
And Sapp with a good play. And she's a defenseman all the way up on the forwards position, really.
Tipped up in the air. And she had to be sharp with that, as that was not going to go over the crossbar. And it could have bounced in for Pioneer. And again, they score a goal. It's a brand new game. There's still plenty of time left.
It's Fischera needs to let one go from out there.
So headed away by the Skyline defense. Intercept there by Worthing. Well, Turner's pass is intercepted by Skyline.
Uh-oh, that's usually never like to see a player go down when they're a defenseman.
And that shot out of bounds. Throw-in for Skyline.
11, 13, and 17.
Well, substitutions once again for Skyline.
Entering the field, number 11 for Skyline.
Bringing in more fresh
Sophie
legs.
Wyatt. Number 13, Allie Money. Followed by number 17, Sienna Real Whitson. Offsides is being called with 11 minutes
We got
left.
an offsides call.
Check.
Bo Name.
Foul is being called.
Looks like she
Free
was a
kick
little
for
aggressive.
Skyline, actually.
Take the free kick. Man will be the person in charge.
Jenny Mann with the free kick.
Uh-oh.
There's a header. And just wide of the net.
Well, from our angle, from up here in the press box, that looked a little bit closer than it actually was. But a good
Yeah, it
kick
sure did.
in to set that header up.
Absolutely. And again, really precise on those free kicks and the long kicks by Skyline.
They must have some very, very good practice sessions going on for the Eagles. And I think you're right about just spreading the ball around and having the clock tick down is the Eagles' frame of mind right now.
10 minutes to go here in the match. Skyline with the 2-0 lead. Catterman will throw in for Pioneer.
Ball turns over to Skyline. Number 5 take the throw in for Skyline, Jenny Mann. Number 18 sweeps the ball out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Skyline. Now pass into the
They
center.
might have something setting up here.
What's it got it back, but was surrounded by the Pioneer defense. Now another intercept. And there's the shot. And it's into the goal.
Oh, Apostolaris. Alex Apostolaris. And that was just a bad bounce there for Gambini to handle. And that was just unfortunate, but sending the crowd on their feet.
Under 9 minutes to play, and that might be the final nail in the coffin for the Pioneers. There's the shot to the far corner.
And just took almost
It
a
kinda
dead
skidded.
bounce.
Yeah, kind of skidded on Gambini and under her hands and into the goal.
Again, you want your netminder to actually be a little bit more aggressive going to that play, though. Looks like she had her head up, looking where she was going to play the ball after catching it.
There's another angle on that shot.
And here's the bounce, and you can see the bounce, and you can see her head is up, almost looking, taking a peek up to where the Eagle offense may be coming in for a rebound.
Got to look that ball into your hands.
Yeah.
Check that. That's not offside. That's a foul by Gowan. Pioneer to take
Oh, free kick for Pioneer.
with 8:15
Now this is something they're going to have to capitalize on. Get a very, this is one of their few scoring opportunities.
The ball into the center, headed away by Skyline. And that'll be sent out of bounds.
Ball sent out of bounds where Pioneer will take the throw in. Pioneer intercepts and shoots it down where Norris picks up control.
Well, Pioneer trying to get something going. Skyline refuses to let up on the defense.
And you can tell they're a well-coached team because they're still not being overly aggressive, but the Eagles are still being the faster person to the ball.
Right. Ball will come up to Gambini, and she'll kick it away.
Unfortunate bounce there for the Pioneers.
Well, they cannot control the kick. Skyline is there to boom it downfield.
Wow, that might be a card action there. Boy, that was the most aggressive play and unfortunately foul of the day for Park. Very surprised we didn't see any type of card action there because there was a big shove there.
Yeah, I was
from
watching
the
the
back.
referee, and he did not pull any card out of his pocket. So free kick for Skyline. It comes in, and it does not connect over the goal line.
Yeah, maybe we can take a quick peek at that last penalty here, and you can see the final action. And well, the Eagle player didn't go down on her own.
No, there's definitely a purple foot in there.
Yeah.
Caterman with the kick. Well, Skyline controlling the play once again. They can't get anything on that shot, so it goes right to Gambini.
You can definitely see that the fatigue factor is in major play for the Pioneers. They just looked a bit winded out there when you're looking at the Eagle players.
Just about 5 minutes to play here in the match. Skyline with a big 3-0 lead over Pioneer. That long pass, that's going to be picked up and unable to be centered.
That should be a
Nice
corner kick
defensive
coming
play,
up
but
then.
we'll get a corner kick out of that for Skyline.
Corner kick awarded to the Eagles to be taken by Bacher.
And the corner kick for Skyline. Directed out towards the top of the box. That one along the ground there. That sails wide.
Going to have to
Goal
go
kick
out
for
to
Pioneer.
Miller and pick that one up. Or is it Dexter Ann Arbor Road? No, that's Miller
That's
Road.
Miller.
Yeah.
You should know that.
I don't know. It had a little bit of steam on it. Might have made it all the way over there.
You're the Ann Arbor homeboy, man. You should know all the streets around here.
Oh, like the back of my hand. Wow, some more physical action there, and that's going to be a big penalty there because Pioneers, you would like to see the action more aggressive when you're having the ball and not on the defensive end when you're just shoving a player out of a play.
Right, absolutely. Here's a look at it on the replay, and shove in the back.
That's one way of stopping action, but it puts your
And
team in a
down
bad
she
position for
goes.
this free kick here.
I think that's a little frustration on the Pioneers' part there.
Actually, I'm not sure how Pioneer was awarded the free kick on that one, but especially
Well, they
after
don't have the advantage of the replay like we do, Kevin.
Yeah. Well, and Dr. Sanders is, he's down there. He's one of our referees tonight. I'm not sure if he's wearing his glasses.
Dr. Sanders, I think I saw him once for a chicken deficiency.
He does look familiar.
Said you're a quart low on your mashed potatoes and gravy. So I said, okay, I can handle that.
My andula obligata.
Kevin and I will be appearing at the Comedy Castle Saturday night at 7 and 10.
I'll bring my own laugh track.
I don't think you'll need it. Approaching 2 minutes to play here in the match.
You can actually see in a play just like that where all of the Pioneer team members are bunched together, not a real good fielding spacing in between them, and thus you don't have anywhere to pass the ball.
Makes it a little easier for the Skyline defenders to kind of close on
Truly.
it and knock it away. Well, Fischera picking it up. This just has no one to pass it to.
Shutout still in effect.
Oh, don't go starting jinxing again here.
The analyst jinx. I'm not sure if Norris would
Minute and a half to play.
allow that to happen.
Oh.
From her long kicks out of the goal to just protecting the net. She's been very stellar today.
A long play into the center, kicked away by the Pioneer defense. Skyline still controlling.
Uh-oh.
And Gambini comes out to get that.
Man, I was
that
holding
ball.
my breath on that one.
That could have been 4-0 right there if not for Gambini there.
She showed a lot of good speed coming out of the net, but you never know. Just like on the last goal, that ball has been bouncing a little bit trickier after it's gotten into the evening hours.
Oh, the wind's still up.
But I think
You gotta
that
be
turf
careful.
gets a little bit slicker.
All under 30 seconds to play. Skyline moving the ball around, ragging off the rest of the time on the clock.
And Coach Chris Mann can go, Morgan can come away feeling real good about the effort from this entire team for the Eagles, playing their crosstown rival in a strong match and coming away with a well-rounded victory here, Pete.
And under 10 seconds. That's going to be a shutout for Norris and a 3-0 win for the Eagles as the game comes to a conclusion.
Huge win there for the Eagles, Pete. Good all-around team victory. A lot of great goals, a lot of good passing, just a good all-around effort for the
Good
Eagles.
goalkeeping, good defenses. Can't say enough good things about the way the Eagles played tonight. I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Rob Cross, audio and replay by Slim Jim McKinley, computer graphics by Carl McCoy, and our camera guys, Katsumi Nagai, Robert Hughes, and Jason Broniak. For Kevin Bryant, this is Pete Poyer. Once again, the final from Skyline High. It's Skyline 3 and Pioneer 0.